from the Don and Lorena Meyer studio at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln College of Journalism and Mass Communications, this is Nebraska Nightly.
Good afternoon and welcome to Nebraska Nightly. I'm Rachel Miller.
And I'm Dawson Iacillo. Tonight we'll take a look into ICE agents in Lincoln, as well as Pam Bondi's hearings on the Epstein files.
But first we have a breaking story. A Lincoln man has been taken into custody for stabbing.
Just before noon today, a stabbing incident was reported on the corner of South 26th Street and K Street. The victim of the incident has been hospitalized with serious injuries. Police say the victim is a 50-year-old man and was stabbed at least twice. It is believed that the victim and the suspect know each other. 28-year-old Jesse Salamanca was taken into custody as a suspect after a foot pursuit in the area of 54th and Colby Streets about 2 hours after the incident. Lincoln police are requesting that people avoid the areas as investigations are still underway, as the suspect fled the scene before they arrived. ICE is taking the majority of headlines across the country, but recently ICE activity has ramped up in Lincoln. In addition to protests across the city, ICE made their first raid in January. Reporter Logan Eby has the story.
With the Trump administration's ICE agency seemingly having free rein to detain immigrants across the U.S., they made their first appearance in Lincoln in January, coming to the corner of 32nd and Orchard. It was on this night in January that both protesters and nearby neighbors gathered outside of the home targeted by ICE to watch the raid take place. Nearby neighbors were scared, and only one was willing to speak with our team after the event.
I was at work and I was looking on Facebook and I saw the arrest that happened, and it showed everything from the time that they knocked on the individual's door, and I heard the women screaming, "Don't shoot, don't shoot, we have kids in here," and it just went on like that until they brought the individual out.
I sat down with Senator Juarez of the Nebraska legislature about Bill 907 and how that could potentially bring Nebraska residents clarity.
Well, this bill hasn't even had a hearing yet. So that's why everything now is off the rails, right? Because we don't have any laws in place, because the president basically is letting them go wherever they want. And he wasn't honoring this safe space as has been in place in the past. Now, the safe spaces doesn't actually include a family's home per se. There's just a variety of more public type of entities that's considered in the safe space.
Reporting for Nebraska Nightly with Sam Mugenberg, Logan Eby.
Bill 907 still has not hit the Nebraska legislative floor. After just over 2 months and mounds of backlash, the surge of ICE agents in Minneapolis is coming to an end. U.S. Border Czar Tom Homan announced on Thursday the Department of Homeland Security is beginning to pull immigration and custom officers out of Minnesota. The operation, dubbed Operation Metro Surge, reportedly resulted in 4,000 undocumented immigrants being detained, as well as the widely publicized deaths of U.S. citizens Renee Good and Alex Preddy. The presence of ICE has also heavily affected the economy and everyday activities of the Twin Cities, with many schools moving to remote learning because of the raids. While the presence of immigration enforcement will be decreased, Homan says that there always has been and always will be ICE presence in Minnesota. This is an ongoing story, so check back for more updates. Continue to wait for the release of information in the Epstein files. At the hearing for the ODJ, Pam Bondi acknowledges the survivors and says she is fighting for them.
If you have any information to share with law enforcement about anyone who has hurt you or abused you, the FBI is waiting to hear from you.
Every victim at the hearing said that they have not been contacted by the current Department of Justice, contrary to Bondi's remarks. As of now, there are no upcoming hearings or planned releases on behalf of the Epstein files and documents.
Coming up after the break,
we'll have highlights from Nebraska softball as they took on Tennessee this morning.
buddies in the head, I was like, yeah, we gotta go after that.
I take back what I said.
Hey, you done for the day?
Yeah, just kind of maxed out on people.
Is there anything you wanted to talk about?
You know, thanks for asking. I have been feeling just kind of off lately.
Do you want me to
Concerned about a friend? Just ask and refer them to counseling and psychological services at UNL.
Social media is a daily part of many college students' lives, something we've become used to, but it can also be overwhelming and draining. Studies show that taking regular breaks from social media reduces stress and improves mental health. Too much screen time has been proven to increase anxiety, while stepping away helps you reconnect with the world around you. Take a break. Protect your mental health.
What time is it again?
It's 11:57.
Oh my gosh, no, I have homework.
It's okay, you still have 3 minutes.
You're right, I'll pull it up on my phone. Oh my gosh, 50 questions, how am I supposed to do this?
Well, if you were built different, you could do it.
No!
Welcome back to Nebraska Nightly. I'm Logan Witten. Nebraska softball was back in action in Clearwater this morning as they took on Tennessee. The Huskers were bested by the Lady Volunteers 4-1. The loss knocks the Huskers down to 500 as they sit at 4-4 on the young season. Let's take a look at the highlights. Huskers strike first. Jesse Farrell with the sacrifice fly. Huskers go up 1-0. Tennessee would get one back, and they're looking for more. Gabby Leach with the 2 RBI double. Balls up 3-1. Tennessee looking to tack on insurance. The pass ball brings home Leach as the Huskers fall 4-1. Nebraska softball plays again tomorrow against UCF at 12:30 and wraps up the Clearwater Invitational Sunday against #1 Texas Tech at 5. Moving over to baseball, the Huskers begin the season with the MLB Desert Invitational in Arizona. Nebraska faces off against UConn later tonight at 7, followed by a 7:30 matchup against Northeastern tomorrow. Nebraska wraps up their weekend slate with games against Grand Island on Sunday and Stanford on Monday. Nebraska ball is back tomorrow afternoon as they face off against Northwestern at noon. The Huskers look to bounce back after their heartbreaking overtime loss to Purdue Tuesday. Nebraska tips off with Northwestern at noon tomorrow. The Huskers won the last meeting with the Wildcats earlier this season 77-58. This is the annual alumni game for Husker basketball, and they are expecting over 75 former players to be in attendance, including the 1996 team, who will be honored on the 30th anniversary of their NIT championship. That's all for sports. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Logan. Spring has been trying to poke through with warmer temperatures and sunny days over the past week. But let's see how long that will last. Today in Lincoln, we are seeing partly sunny skies with a high of 64 as weathers continue to creep into spring temperatures. Tonight, we can expect to see mostly cloudy skies with a chance of sprinkles early tomorrow morning. Over the next 7 days, we are seeing some uncommon February weather. Over the weekend, we are expecting some rain showers. The clouds will be burning off Sunday with a high of 65 and sunny skies. Throughout the week, we will see temperatures as high as 72 with some more showers being expected by the end of the work week.
Coming up after the break,
we'll take a look at a fun art event happening in Lincoln.
Stick with us.
Welcome back to Nebraska Nightly. Across the USA, many communities come together on the first Friday of every month to showcase local artists.
I went out and captured my experience of a First Friday in Lincoln. If you head to downtown Lincoln on the first Friday of every month, you will see businesses preparing for local artists to display new art. Participating partners include everything from coffee shops to galleries and even bookstores like A Novel Idea. Catherine Bergstrom remembers when Lincoln began the First Friday tradition 30 years ago.
It started off as an art crawl, and it really expanded to a whole bunch of different communities.
Over the years, students from the UNL College of Fine Arts became a fixture in First Friday. At the coffee house, barista Kristen Mapson saw an opportunity to give her regular student customers a platform of their own.
I mean, a lot of customers that are students in that school, and so just wanted to showcase their talents and they work on throughout the year.
But for Bergstrom, the real reward isn't just seeing the art on the walls, it's witnessing the growth of the creators themselves.
Seeing the amazing promise that these young artists have, and it's just so much fun.
As the First Friday experience continues to expand, the promise seen on the walls today is only the beginning for Lincoln's next generation of artists. Rachel Miller, Nebraska Nightly.
Buying sweets for your sweetie will set you back quite a bit this year. Chocolate prices are up 14.4% this Valentine's season. That comes after they rose nearly 8% last year and 10.5% in 2024. So what's going on? It's due to the price of cocoa beans. Most of them come from West Africa, and it's been having weak harvests due to extreme weather. Meanwhile, demand for chocolate hasn't flattened. The good news is prices came down quite a lot this year, but chocolate companies buy beans months in advance, so consumers won't see relief for some time.
Love may be in the air this weekend, but clouds and potential rain could be as well. Let's see what the weather will be looking for this coming Valentine's Day. Tomorrow, we are looking forward to a high of 57 with a 40% chance of rain in the early morning hours. It looks to be a great day for lovers to go out on the town and celebrate the day together.
The College of Journalism and Mass Communications actually has a huge event here tomorrow. It's called In the Studio Day, where high school students can come in for the workshop and kind of test out the waters here at the journalism school.
Oh my gosh.
So it'll be an awesome Valentine's Day spent here at the journalism school.
I can't wait to see what they get to create tomorrow.
Yes,
then.
for sure.
Yes.
It'll be an exciting day.
100%.
Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. We'll catch you next Tuesday.
Nebraska Nightly is a production of the University of
Nebraska
Nebraska's
Nightly.
College of Journalism and Mass Communications.
Is a production of the University of Nebraska Lincoln's College of Journalism and Mass Communications.